Our refugees and asylum seekers are still camping outside the Cape Town Central Police Station after spending the night there. My colleague Aisha Ismail is following the story and joins me now. Good afternoon, Aisha. The refugees have been camping outside the Cape Town Central Police Station since last night, and we had a conversation about this yesterday where chaos also erupted. There was a standoff with the police, but what is the latest?
Well, they were moved here yesterday because the sheriff of the court gave them a few options, and the one option was to accept the transport given to them or offered to them by the city of Cape Town to go to the places where they had originally come from in Cape Town before they came to Green Market Square. And the refugees and asylum seekers made it very clear that those places that they were renting are no longer available to them because they left there more than 4.5 months ago. The sheriff of the court then, in enforcing the High Court orders, said that if they did not comply with the order, they would be arrested. And the refugees then said that they would rather then be arrested and be taken to the Cape Town Central Police Station. And as you can see here behind me, the refugees and asylum seekers have been outside here in Albert Street for hours. In fact, they slept here last night, and they thought that they would be processed by the South African police services, but it would appear as if their SAPs did not have enough cells to accommodate the refugees and asylum seekers. But most importantly, they were reluctant to arrest the vulnerable ones, especially the women and children. They did not want to have women and children in their cells. And so today at 1 o'clock, all eyes will be on this all-important intergovernmental task team consisting of the Department of Social Development, the Department of Home Affairs, and also City of Cape Town officials and other government departments to try and find a lasting solution. But of course, the refugees and asylum seekers have been asking the question and saying, where is the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees? What role are they playing in all of this? And I saw a statement released earlier today by the UNHCR, and they were saying that while they are monitoring the situation, they're saying that the South African government is a signatory to the 1951 Refugee Convention, and therefore the South African government is the primary protector of the refugees and asylum seekers. But I'm now joined by one of the refugees. Lawrence, you from the DRC, in fact you were a prosecutor in your country before you fled to South Africa. What do you think about the UNHCR saying that they will not be able to resettle you into a third country?
I think that decision or that talking, it's really unfair for the refugees, because as the statement is saying that South Africa is one of the signatures in the Convention of 1951 of refugees. So what if they sign? Do they have the right to kill refugees? Because they did sign one of some convention. They signed saying that they will be taking care of refugees. And I know that all the world, even South African, knows that foreigners are not welcome in South African lands. And the UNHCR know it also. They know it well. And it's very paining to hear the representative of the UNHCR saying that those protesters, we are not protesters. I'm going to beg her to call us by our names. We are refugees and asylum seekers. We are not protesters, as she's making it look in the eyes of the world. We are here for our right. Listen to me. We ran away for our life for long. We struggle for our life for long. We're not going to put our kids in the same way, in the same life. Be reasonable.
Now, the UNHCR is also saying that their main focus in South Africa is advocacy and also to assist with local integration.
Assisting with a local integration, it's not a problem. Did they ask the local people if they want us with them? Because it's like they are now blaming us. Yes, they want to reintegrate us. Do they want us in the community? That's the main question that they have to ask themselves and the community. But what I know, a father always gives a child what the child wants. What does the South African government giving to their child, who are the population? What did they ask? Did they ask to stay with foreigners, or they asking for foreigners to leave their lands? That's the question that the government must ask themselves.
What do you think would be a solution to this problem?
I know that the South African government is a very intelligent group of people there. And I know that they have a heart, not a stone. And one thing for sure, the UNHCR, I'm talking to the Geneva's one, they can see and they can talk to the UNHCR here. My demand, not my demands, I'm begging to the UNHCR of South Africa. If we are too much in their plate, if they can't handle us anymore, they can pass us over to the one who can handle us. Because those children and women outside for 5 months, and what happened to us on Sunday and yesterday, it's inhuman. We cannot take it anymore.
Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. And so, as I said earlier, the focus will be on that all-important meeting, the Intergovernmental Task Team, that will take place at 1 o'clock today.